2025 is here, and I'm tired. Last night I celebrated with my boyfriend and a few of his friends, and we were out until 3 in the morning. Out, meaning we were playing Jackbox games at one of their houses until 3 in the morning. It was fun, it was great, but I am not used to that. So, a 2025 reset, I didn't really know how accurate that was gonna be, so. But welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Erilyn. Hello. Welcome to my 2025 reset video. I'm gonna probably film this over a course of a few days. It won't all just be today. I don't really know how I'm gonna structure this video, at all. I need to do a lot. I got a lot of clothes for Christmas. I should probably try and put those away. I don't really want to do that today though because I am tired, as stated. I got all these pillows that I need to try and put away that I have for Christmas. I got new bedding for Christmas from my aunt. It's just cute. It's kind of like the one I currently have, but not Christmas. So I'm gonna wash that and that will be nice, but I'm not doing much else. I'm gonna read because I'm doing the January Pages Challenge in Storygraph, so fingers crossed. I'm currently reading Echoes and Empires by Morgan Rojas, and I think that's how you say the last name. I don't think it's Rhodes. It could be Rhodes, but Rojas, I think. So I'm reading that, and then I started it already last year to get a head start, but it will technically be my first read of the year. So I want to read more of that today, because I have a big list of reads that I want to read for this year. But I want to do my bedding and all that and put stuff away and clean, and there's a few gifts that I still have out in the living room under the tree that I want to bring in. Once again, don't really know what I'm going to do today because I'm just tired, but I'm trying to slowly start finding a routine. There's a lot of pressure always put on with New Year's of have these resolutions, have these things. I've given up on that. I just do things. I want to implement more self-care stuff this year, but it's kind of hard to start that right away. So we'll figure it out. I got a planner, so maybe I'll talk a bit about my planner and stuff. But for the most part, this is kind of just going to be a beginning of the year vlog. So yeah, but let's do the bedding. My plant's gonna die. That's a very sad step, but he has lost so many leaves. Are you still? Oh no. Oh no, I need to water. I need to water him. Wow, there's a perfect lens flare right in front of my face. So, I have this little witchy area, and let me just... It is dusty as anything. So I'm gonna remove some of this stuff so I can lint roll this and dust it. Hello. But yeah, you see my little witchy area? I want to try and use it more. I never burned this, so I'm gonna switch this out with a different candle for the new year. Might be my green one. So, it's dark out now, as we can see. My bedding is now just done. It's 6 o'clock. Well, it's almost done. I put it in for a little bit longer. Still gotta dry the pillowcases. A little bit. That took a lot of breath. Okay, I'm going to take everything off my bed and get that ready so that I can bring the comforter up, throw the pillowcases in, and then be done. So, yeah. So, last night I finished the first book in this series. Today I'm starting the second one. It's only the 2nd of January. I did start the first one, like, in 2024. But here we are. So, I think this is a good time and segue where I can talk about not putting pressure on yourself about reading. Because, yeah. So, I say as I've taken the time. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not making any sense, am I? I don't know. All I'm trying to say is, like, no matter what you see other people reading at a pace that you aren't reading at, don't feel pressured to read more if you're enjoying the pace that you're reading at. Because I'm enjoying the pace that I'm reading at right now. If I want to slow down next month, I can. If I want to speed up next month, I can try. No guarantees I will. But these books, they're just fast-paced, you know? I pick the fast ones. So now it's added. I just need to go and add it to my other book because I have like 3 different tracking systems. So I'm excited to start this. I need answers. Yeah. They're better smooch. They're better smooch. My goal also, I think I mentioned this yesterday, is 25. I also mentioned it in another video. 25 books. Do I think I'll read more than that? Hopefully. But I think 25 is an attainable number for me that I will be happy with if I read that amount. If I don't, it's fine though. Try not to put pressure. Also, this book is shorter than the first one, but has 1 more chapter. So that means the chapters are kind of shorter. So that's exciting. But I'm going to probably try to get to 100 pages today because I think that would be a good place to stop. If I read more, then I read more. Who cares? Who cares? I felt the need to update. I'm sick again. Lovely. But yeah, I'm sick again. So I think my voice is only kind of bad like this because I hung out with Chloe yesterday and I kind of lost my voice from all the talking. So I think that's where the voice is, but I really hope I didn't get her sick. I think I was past the contagious point, so like, we good? But yeah, so far for the reset of this year, it sounds as happening. I'm almost done this book. Almost done. So excited. I paused to get a tea to help with my throat. I think I'm gonna have a bath tonight, which is something I wanted to do anyways for like resetting. I want to try and have like a monthly bath for like self-care. I have like got this book for Christmas, which is Mental Health Journal Self-Care, and then you put in the date, your feelings, the self-care you want to do or you did that day, self-love, gratitude on my mind, next step. My next step will be to, and then you rate the day, and then you just do it. So I might do that tonight, like fill that out while yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm fine. Like I'm feeling fine. I'm just tired. Which is like, it makes sense to start the year that way anyways. I was hoping I wasn't going to be sick again. Because I lasted a month. December was fine. Was it fine? No, I think I got sick at the beginning of December. Because I had my vlog where I was like, I'm sick again. Again. So, only thing I'm gonna say is, didn't have the bath. Got new pajamas on, but didn't have the bath. Forgot that I had a healing tattoo that I'm not allowed to soak in water. Good morning. It's Sunday. Still sick. Got tea again. Starting 3rd book of the year. At this point, I feel like this video is just me being like, look at the other book I'm reading. But last night, I didn't show it because I mainly, this on TikTok and Instagram at the end of each month. But where are you?
I did my first little review page with the books. So I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks nice. I think I'll get more into a groove of how I want to do little review pages. I'm very happy with it. I am pleased. So that is something that I did yesterday that I didn't record, but I wanted to share. And then I'm starting the new book, which I'm excited about. If anybody is sick, I would like to give some advice. Because I think it works for me, and I think it could work for other people. So, you know when you're sick and your nose is clogged, and then you have to breathe with your mouth, but then, I don't know if this is just me, I don't want to drool everywhere if my mouth is open. It doesn't happen often, but if it does, I don't want it to happen. So I put a towel over my pillow, and it kind of takes away that fear, because I'm like not getting my pillowcase dirty, I'm not getting other things dirty. So I'm like, yes, I'm also so warm, because why not? When I'm sick, just overheat at every possible inconvenience of time. Okay. So, yeah, not doing much today. At this point, this video is just turning into come along with the first few days of the new year with me. And not really a reset, because I guess making my bed was the reset. Trying to have a bath, setting up a few, I don't know. I haven't really reset anything. I'm still just doing the same old. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading this. I started last night. I've gotten to chapter 4. I'm 10% through. It's really good so far. I'm enjoying it. I can see like where the end of the book could end up, and that doesn't upset me, but at the same time I could be like completely wrong. I just feel like there's gonna have to be like a downfall in some way where the characters argue, because at the current moment they're all just like, yeah, this is a great plan, and I feel like they're gonna be like, this was a terrible plan, and the main character could maybe lose themselves a bit along the way throughout the story. So that'll be fun to see, because then maybe her romantic interest will be like, you're not who you were when I met you, and she'll be like, shut up. But I don't know. So, ow, there's something in my eye. But yeah, I'm just gonna read today, because that's what I do every day, is just read. I just read and read and read. But tomorrow, I'm gonna work on my book. So, I've not talked in a little bit. I think, was it yesterday? Did I vlog yesterday? I have no idea what the last thing I vlogged. This shirt's cut is a little, oh, I'm sweaty. Oh no. Anyways, my point of filming today is I haven't really gotten the chance in this video to talk much about self-care. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I've got therapy today. And that's self-care, is taking care of myself and my mental brain and having a place where I can chit-chat with a lovely lady. I think at the end of January is gonna be like the 2-year anniversary of me going to therapy, which, wow. So take this as your sign, if you aren't in therapy, to maybe get therapy. Not in a bad way. Like, if you need it. If you think you could benefit from talking it out. But if, say, you only need to talk it out, maybe state that, because some therapists may not just hear you yap every week or every 3 weeks like me. I've got issues though, not like bad issues, but some things that I just need like extra, like conversating. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, so therapy is good, but also there's talks. So you got your mental health, your physical health, and then like the other. The other could be like spiritual, soul, depending on what religion you have. If you even have a religion, that could vary very much. Like you could have self-care where like you may need to like focus on reading a Bible verse. I don't know. Not religious. Can't really speak a lot on that. But I'm witchy. I have spiritual beliefs. So like mine could be doing an oracle card pull for myself or doing a tarot card spread. Just giving myself that attention. And that's kind of what it is you're giving yourself attention that you would usually maybe give to others. I don't have my rings on. Let's go to physical self-care now. Physical self-care could be like going on a walk around your neighborhood. My therapist has suggested walking around the mall If like you don't need to buy anything but you want to get out, go walk around the mall. Some exercise. What I do, because I'm an author and I need to get ideas out, I'll pace my room while listening to music. And that's really helpful to come up with ideas. And then I'm getting my exercise in and also giving myself some time to listen to music when I wouldn't otherwise listen to music. So once again, give back to myself. And then there's like mental self-care, like knowing if you're on the verge of burnout, like giving back to yourself, being like, I'll have a bath, which is what I tried to do earlier this week, but I couldn't. Tattoo. Tattoos could be self-care. I don't know about that one. But like just self-care in general is like giving back to yourself so you can be the best you for yourself and others. And yeah, like I'm trying to think of some other, like, so I read for self-care. I journal a lot. I know that one's a very commonly said thing, but I try to journal every other day or every 2 days, because I find that if I journal days back to back, I won't have as much to write about. My journals aren't always like crazy deep. It's just kind of like, I did this thing and this thing's going on, and just kind of updating myself. I journaled all last year for the first time in a very long time. So I have a whole journal of 2024. So I'm hoping to do the same with 2025, and I've set it all up and it's really cool. I've set up like calendar sections so then I can write on the day of that month. So like January, since I wrote on the 1st, I put in the page numbers that day corresponds with for when I journaled. That, I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did, but I hope so. I guess because a lot of people talk about manifestations and manifesting stuff, like I manifest to be a traditionally published author, but you can't really manifest that if you're not making steps towards it. So if you say, I want to get better at self-care, you're manifesting it, but you're not doing any steps to get towards it. And it only could be like small things. I know if somebody has depression, it could be harder to promote self-care for yourself, but even like brushing your teeth is self-care. You're physically taking care of yourself, and that can be the hardest challenge. So if you simply just brush your teeth, big check for you, big win. You've done it. You've succeeded for the day. You've done one big thing that could have been hard. Or like showering. That's self-care. Washing your hair is self-care. Washing your face. If you're somebody who wears a lot of makeup or has acne that you want to take care of, washing your face. I really want the Personal Day Lily Reiner makeup brand. Well, skincare brand. Playing video games could be self-care. If you haven't had a lot of time to play recently, sitting down, having a designated time. And I think some people just think self-care can happen when you kind of need to schedule it into your everyday life. Like, do I think reading is self-care? Absolutely. And I do it every day. So after a certain amount of time, it becomes a chore. And self-care shouldn't be a chore. I know coloring, to just allow your mind to relax. I've been trying personally to limit my screen time before bed. So I've been turning on the like warm light mode. I have it set from like 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So that can give me not as much blue light if I am to go on, but I'll try and read from like 8 to 9, and if I am gonna scroll, I only do it until 10. So then my mind can relax before bed, because I think that is something as well, as if you're not having as good sleep, reading a book could be good. And even if you're not a big reader, like picking up a childhood book that you remember really liking and reading a few chapters or pages before bed could always just like calm your mind down, because it works. It works. I don't really know what else to say, but I wanted to give some self-care talk, because I think with starting a new year, it's very easy to want to have resolutions and have new goals, but it can be hard to actually implement them. And the best advice I can give is actually scheduling them, getting like a schedule or like a planner, or doing whatever best you can. Like I have little notepads everywhere of just ideas. Like I have notepads of TikTok ideas, YouTube ideas, like they're just all over the place, because it helps my brain. Like sometimes I'm not always going to gravitate towards looking at a planner. So that's me. I also have my big calendar. That's helpful, because then it's like a big view of like the whole month. You got everything on there. But yeah. So that's all probably I'm gonna film today. I'm still thinking I might just center this video as being like a first few weeks of the new year, or like first week of the new year, resetting, talking about self-care, like reading, all that stuff. But I don't know. So that's my advice for now. Sometimes also in my journal, it can be good when I do have therapy, I'll write stuff that I want to talk about and I'll put it in an order of like most important to least important, so I can make sure like the top of mind things get talked about. So if we don't reach the least important, it's not as bad. Because the least important could always just be like the exciting things, whereas like you don't necessarily need to talk about those if you have more pressing matters to talk about. Right? Does that make sense? Oh no. Oh no. My elbow's wet. But yeah, that's my advice. I say this coming from a student who has a social service work diploma. I couldn't remember if it was diploma or degree, but degree's like the 4 years. I was only 2 years, so it's a diploma. I'm also still kind of sick. You could probably hear it in my voice. Because this is not how I always sound. It's kind of how I sound, but not always. But yeah. I'm gonna go listen to Epic the Musical until my therapy.